Hello guys, Mr. Max here with TSM Training. And one thing you should know about me is I don't like gimmicks. I like to keep things simple. I like to keep things bare bone. And I understand that everybody got to make a living, so they all want to sell you something. So if they can come up with some kind of like device or techniques or specific thing that they can sell to you on the promise that it's going to improve your training, then I understand that. But usually I say, well, you don't need it. You can avoid those things, especially if you're starting out. If you've been training for a while and you get like those specific sticking point, or you've been plateauing on some exercise, then you can start looking in those more esoteric accessories and device and technique. But when you're starting out, just focus on form, focus on mindset, be disciplined with training, and you're gonna get stronger. There's no real shortcut. That being said, there is one piece of superfluous equipment that I quite like and that I would recommend even to somebody that is earlier in this training. And this is the slingshot by Mark Bell. And what this is just like a elastic band with hole on each end to slip your arm through. And when you use it for bench, so you can just slide your arm in it. You can use it for other things than bench, but it's mostly used for bench. And now you got your arm in the hole, and when you go down with the bar, the elastic band stretch across your chest and give you a little more push from the chest. So this allows you to overload and get used to heavier charge. And it is something also you can use by yourself if you have like safety bar. Don't use it by yourself if you don't, but if you do, unless like blocks and stuff like that you need people to hold the board, but this you can use by yourself. And yeah, it gets you used to heavier load. It gets your central nervous system used to heavier load. So when then you go to 1 rep max, you unrack the bar, you get the weight in your hand. Your body's kind of used to that weight. You say, okay, I've handled that before. Even if you handled it with a slingshot, the body doesn't know the difference. Doesn't realize that. So you think, okay, I got this. It's very good for confidence. But one reason I also recommend it for people that are a bit earlier in their training is because it also help with form in a way. Because if you were one of those guys that tend to bend with the elbow very out, very outward like that, we always say to bend the bar and tuck the elbow in on the way down. The slingshot is gonna help you with that because the slingshot is gonna really pull your elbow in. So that's why, like, I think it's also good. Like, it gets you in the good habit of tucking the elbow. So, and they're not super pricey. They go for like $65 US, which might be a bit pricey for what it is. It's really just like an elastic band with some stitching, but I think it's still reasonable. If you like, I would say get a good belt first, get some wrist strap, and then if you have some more money that you want to dedicate to your training, that could be a good thing to get. So I hope this was helpful, and thank you for watching. Have a good day. Take care.